All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Meme Daddies. We look at memes, we make the memes, we are the daddies. I am Tank Sinatra, and this is Adam, the creator. My
Cohort?
He's misspelled co-host. Typo, mental. Boy, you dumb as hell, boy.
Oh, you're stupid.
You stupid, boy. Yeah, we're Meme Daddies. This is a podcast. We're visual as well as audio. If you're listening on audio, thank you. Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher. There's a lot of audio platforms. I don't know them.
Zumbler? Is that one?
Zumbler? No. SoundCloud. If you're listening on Autotunes, if you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, thank you. Go to the ratings page. Just click rate and then click stars. You don't need to leave a paragraph or anything. It doesn't matter to us. We as dads don't get a ton of like
Respect.
validation, respect, or anything at home, and those really mean a lot to us. So when we see them come in, I feel them. Adam doesn't even know what they are.
I'm more in oblivion.
Yeah,
You know what it's like? It's like a tip jar. Or it's like when you go to the iPad and they turn it around.
Don't do that because I don't tip on the iPad. I don't like that.
You'd never tip?
I feel very uncomfortable when they turn the iPad around and all they've done is rung me up and they want 10, 15, or 20%. Like,
Well, what if they turned it around and all it was 5 stars or 1 star and all you had to do was press that? How would you feel? Nice, right?
I'd feel pretty good.
So that's sort of the situation we have here.
That is the situation. I would press 5 stars. Why not?
Why not?
They're not asking for much.
Oh, they just want a little love?
They just want, yeah, man, you did a good job. You fucking turned that iPad around very smooth.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. How was this transaction for you? Pretty good. I mean, nothing to complain about. I wouldn't complain about it. I wouldn't fork over cash for it,
Right.
you know?
But I'll give you a little happy tap.
But if you feel compelled, like a paragraph is cash. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's like throwing someone a nice
That's like
$20 bill.
That's like they like went above and beyond. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've done that before also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the 5-star tap is more of like, hey,
Yeah.
good job.
I saw you see me. I feel seen.
Oh,
We love to feel seen. We just feel seen. So again, like, get the
yes, please and thank you.
get the thumbs out. Thank you. Please and thank you. And just before we get into the memes,
Yes.
this topic has fascinated me since I've heard about it because it is so stupid. And people are making it seem like they've come up with like the new, I don't even know. Like they've revolutionized working. Quiet quitting.
Ooh,
You heard about it?
like Irish exit for companies?
No, that's yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quiet quitting is like you just do your job and go home. You don't go above and beyond. You don't try hard. You just fucking do the bare minimum, mail it in. That's quiet quitting. That's like a term that Gen Z and millennials have coined for
Working?
working. Yeah.
Okay. That's what the show The Office is about.
Yeah.
It's been around for many decades. It's
Why-
just people who don't care about their job that much, like everybody.
Yeah, quiet quitting. I'm going to make a sketch where I'm like, it's, POV, I'm quiet quitting, but I don't quite understand it. And I'm like, hey, I quit. I don't want to work here anymore. Fuck you. You suck. You never treated me with any respect. Like, what is it, ASMR quitting?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Because very memorable experience in my life was when me and this guy were both quitting our jobs at the same time at this restaurant. Jarrett knows the guy. And we had been there for so long, and the manager there was so difficult that we were both terrified to quit. So he's like, I'm like, you're going to give your 2 weeks tonight? And we kept saying it for like,
gonna get mad.
2 weeks. I don't even want to deal with it. He's
gonna
like,
get mad. He's gonna
like-
yell at us.
He goes, I'm just going to give my fucking 2 weeks to table 70. He goes, hey, I don't want to work here anymore.
Can you quit for me?
The table, like an inanimate object in the restaurant. And I fucking lost it. Like that to me is quiet quitting. Like you're just too scared to actually quit.
Right.
So like you're just going to, I don't know. The whole concept to me is just fascinating. It's so weird and so bizarre. Just go get a new job that excites you. If you can. If you can't, Ken.
Try harder.
If you can't, Ken.
I don't know. Quiet quitting seems to me just like old-fashioned apathy.
Yeah.
I'm going to work. I don't give a shit about this job. That's what everybody thinks. Unless you own your own business. More and more people are owning their own business now. And then they hire people and then they realize, oh, no one gives a fuck. That was me. I didn't care either. And these people working for me don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very hard to care. Like, I don't love the pressure of owning a giant business. I would not like that. I think people don't understand, obviously, what it is to own a giant business. It's knots in your stomach. It's stress. It's anxiety. It's never really relaxing ever because you're always thinking about this monster that you have to keep alive.
Yeah.
So they look at somebody, like I always thought that instead of undercover boss, it should be undercover CEO, where someone who's apathetic about their job and thinks that the fucking boss is just like a dick who collects paychecks based on the hard work and labor of other people should have to be the CEO for a month.
Yeah.
And face all of the decisions and all of the stress and all of the nightmare that comes along with owning a giant business. And watch them crack on day 3 and cry and fucking run into the bathroom and say, I can't take this anymore. I can't take the pressure.
Yeah.
Phone never stops ringing. Don't sleep.
Right.
And like really sink into it. And so you can see what it's like. You want to be the CEO of Coca-Cola? Do you though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so you want to be a CEO?
So you want to be a CEO?
We just made a new show, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but then what's the penalty? If they don't do it, there has to be repercussions. If they can't do a good job, what do they go to jail?
No, that's just good TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just good TV. Because Undercover Boss is like, they go in and they Undercover Boss is a great show. They see what it's like to work and the stores and, they usually cry. They get to know the people, why they work there, their story, whatever. This is like the exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
So this is like, all right, you think you can do this job? Good luck.
They should have done Undercover Boss with like people through history, like Hitler or something. And then Hitler could go. He just put his finger over his little mustache and ask, "So, what do you think of your Führer?"
Well, they did the parody with Darth Vader.
Yeah, Darth Vader's good.
And then what? He goes into the gas chamber?
I don't like
kill him?
I don't like his little mustache. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about it now?
Cut. Okay. No.
Yeah, we can't use that.
Can't talk about Hitler.
Yeah, not in a positive way.
Not in a positive.
I do like. What do you think about it now?
Yeah. So here is Samuel Jackson. I don't know why this fucking just. I felt like he was looking at me. Me staring at a random spot in the room, trying to trick a ghost into thinking I could see it.
That's hysterical.
It looks like he's looking at you, right? No matter where you are,
Oh, yeah,
he's just
sure
looking at
was.
you. You said this.
I see you, motherfucker.
This still is from Black Snake Moan.
Yes, with Christina Ricci and Timberlake.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I've never seen it, but we used this in a meme a couple of episodes ago. It's just a great fucking image.
You're having a stare down.
With a random spot in your room, trying to trick a ghost into thinking you can see it.
And if that does work for a second,
Oh,
that ghost is like, wait.
can you see me? Fucking, can you see me? Hey, but you can't hear. But he can't hear it.
Once in a while, just keep looking at that spot.
But you trip that ghost out. And this meme made me think of this meme, which I don't know if we've ever played here, but I'm going to play it again because I actually hit up Gary from Teen Mom.
Oh, yeah?
I said, hey, here's the gist of the meme. I can't remember exactly what it is, but here's who's in it, and here's kind of what it is. If anyone is going to remember what it is, it's going to be you. And she sent it back within 30 seconds. She's like, was it this one? I was like, yeah, this is the one. So for some reason, I just want to meet the person who made this meme, to talk to them and get to know them and just delve into their psyche a little bit, because this is one of the strangest, most funny memes I've ever seen in my entire life. But it really is like a twisted meme. I think I've sent it to you before. I'm almost positive. I've sent it to a bunch of people, and I think we played it on here, but if we haven't, then even better. So me, when I'm eating dinner with my family and my son says the words that a demon told me it would say to identify itself 12 years ago, and he looks at him.
It's really in the same vein as the ghost meme. We're getting spooky up in this bitch.
It should be a Halloween
This
episode.
is it's getting into that spooky season time.
Oh man, people are starting to put up fall decorations.
Oh yeah. I gotta be honest. I went to Trader Joe's the other day, and I bought 3 little planters of yoga skeletons with little plants coming out of their head, little succulents.
But why would a demon tell you it would say words to identify itself 12 years ago?
That's the demon. That's the shit demons do, bro.
Because it's like that movie Tales from the Dark Side. He made a deal
Yeah.
to have a perfect life.
Yep.
And as soon as the demon says the code, he knows it's over, basically.
That's right.
Oh, is that a movie?
Well, yeah, it was called Tales from the Dark. I mean, this is close to that concept, but Tales from the Dark Side. The guy makes a deal with a demon.
Yeah.
And he says, whatever you do, you can't tell your family why, right? So he becomes super successful artist. He's famous. He's like whatever. And one day he's so like, I just got to tell my loving wife, this can't be real, so I have to tell her how I became so successful. And all of a sudden she's like, why did you say it? And her skin peels off, and her and her kid turn into gargoyles, and they fly away. Spoiler alert.
Oh shit.
Really?
Yeah.
But does the demon say the code?
Well, no, the guy admits to the wife,
Yeah.
which was the do not do. Don't tell anyone how this happened.
Right.
Yeah.
That's almost derivative of
Yeah.
who is it that turns back and sees their wife? It's a biblical story, and then if you don't turn
Oh,
back,
yeah, you'll
and
get-
if you turn back, that she turns into a
stone.
pillar of salt.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Well, it's one of those kind of
That was
things.
more like a biblical nuclear blast or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. There's a show. I digress.
Tales from the Dark Side. I want to watch it.
Do you think that this? Oh, I love that creepy stuff. It's great spooky season watching. Do you think this person who made this meme is a serial memer, or do you think maybe because I think about that sometimes because I see like some of the most brilliant memes, and I think they're one-offs a lot of times.
Yeah.
And you go to their page, they don't really have much. They have one meme they made,
Yeah.
and it's great.
And they're like a one-hit wonder?
Yeah.
Like they just made fucking Rico Suave and then that's it?
Yeah, like Gerardo. Yeah. Maybe Gerardo made this meme. Could you imagine?
Rico Suave and Tales from the Dark Side were out around the same time.
That's right. 90s shit.
Rico.
Demon.
Why'd you say it?
Why'd you say it?
I don't know, man, but yeah, this to me super interesting. Demons, the fucking what you were just. Oh, I know what I was just gonna say. I don't remember the exact story, but there is a true story. I believe I heard it on the
True
internet.
story.
Of 7 strangers. No, of a guy who passed out, hit his head, passed out for like 7 minutes, and in that 7 minutes lived an entire life. Do you know that story?
I heard of something like that.
He was born, he went to school, he went to college, met a wife, had children, retired, had a job, and like when he became awake again, he was fucking like miserably depressed
Yeah.
because he lived an entire life in this other dimension.
Not realizing that by waking up, he was in yet another dimension and he could just keep on doing the same thing.
Well, I feel like there should be a movie concept like that where then he tries to find that wife and the person he had a life with because it was so real, he believes she's out there.
My wife.
This is my wife.
By the way, shout out to Jarrett Berlucci,
Shout out to Jared Bellucci, our producer.
our beautiful producer. He's a beautiful man and he's very talented. Thank you, Jared.
And you can always see the bottom half of his legs.
I didn't know that it was possible to hide those because I feel like even in the dead of winter, he likes to show us his nice calves. He has beautiful legs.
Thank you.
So shout out to his legs.
He knows how to wear socks,
Are those socks?
short socks, of
Oh,
course.
little short socks. Good for
Of
you.
course. This one kind of grossed me out, but I'm gonna post it anyway because you're eating a soft food and you feel something crunch. It's a tough feeling. It's usually your tooth.
But why Van Gogh? This is the brilliance. A fucking painting of Van Gogh, you're eating a soft food. That same painting, just with some weird effect on it. You feel something crunch. Why Van Gogh?
Why not, man?
Yeah, I guess that's it. God, it's beautiful.
The question is always, Why not?
Memes are fucking great. People don't like memes.
I don't know anybody who doesn't like memes. I know people who don't see the value in memes yet. My friend Jay was here yesterday, and he was talking to me about the fact that in like 2008, I was at his place in Queens in Flushing where he lived, and I was showing him memes telling him like these are the future of comedy. Isn't that crazy?
No.
I completely forgot about that.
It's not good. Hold on. Spam risk. Should I answer it?
No. Fucking spam risk. They're trying to sell you some spam. We heard you like ham. It's kind of like bologna.
Giant hot dog.
We
Yeah,
got this new thing for you. There's a risk involved. It's not great for you.
It is risky. Not going to lie.
You might cut yourself on the can.
This is a daddy meme because we're old.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Fucking 59.
I'm 41. I'm going to be 42 in
You're getting old. We're coming back. You're coming to the same age. At one point, you were a youngin'.
I'm going to be 42 in 6 days.
Aw.
By the
My
time
favorite number.
6 is your favorite number?
42.
42 is your favorite number?
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, it was Jackie Robinson. That's not the reason. It just occurred in my life naturally a bunch of times.
Oh, okay. 5 is my favorite number.
I know.
I got 5 tattooed on my wrist, boy. Shit. Me, I'm still young. My bones. No, we not. No, the fuck we not. I'm going to the chiropractor today. I'm so excited. Shout out to Dr. Derlin Castro. He's going to take my bones and he's going to fucking crack them.
He's going to break your bones.
He's going to fucking bones me up, man. He's going to crack me up.
You love it, right?
I haven't been to him in so long.
Oh, you're going to have some cracks.
Oh, my God, dude. I cannot wait. I'm so locked up. He pulls on my knees and pulls the hips out of the socket and shit.
Do they ever hurt you? Is it ever a point where it's all crack, crack, crack? Is there ever like, oh, wait a second?
No. My neck sometimes.
Yeah, like,
When
oh,
they
wait,
crack my
that
neck,
wasn't great.
I feel it in like my arms, like it sends a shock down my arms. I used to crack my neck 4 or 5 times a day. And then eventually I started feeling it in my shoulders and then in my arms. I was like, this is bad. I'm going to paralyze myself. I should not do this anymore.
Well, I know that cracking your knuckles is supposed to be not great for you,
There's no evidence to support that.
whether it's good or bad.
Whether it's good or bad, yeah.
Okay, it's about the same, isn't it? It's the same kind of cracking?
It is bursting bubbles. It's air bubbles in between the bones. But with the neck, there's nerves and the spinal cord in there. It's like
Do you
it's
let
not-
him do the, or you do it a different way?
Or does he do the grab your neck and kind of like,
Yeah.
like the kung fu, like how they kill people in kung fu movies?
Yeah, he like almost kills me.
How come in a kung fu movie they don't do that and the guy goes, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
that would be a really funny ending to a battle scene.
Like, wow. And then the guy finds out he's a good chiropractor.
Yeah,
He's like a ninja.
Kung Fu chiropractor.
Yeah.
That would be a really funny ending to a battle scene where they're like, "You're welcome."
People kill people in battle scenes very easily. Sometimes
Very
just
easily.
throw them.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh,
They're dead. They're on the floor.
Yeah, what happened, man?
Okay.
Yeah, how hard did he hit? What did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He spun you
He's
out.
dead. He gets flipped. I guess that's the Simone Biles. What's it called?
You got the yips.
He gave people the yips by throwing them over his shoulder.
You got the spins, and then they just got nervous, so they like played dead. I don't know. I don't understand. This video on TikTok, I watched it so many times because I thought I missed something. I hope the volume is loud enough because
Me too.
there's a throwaway line. This guy just duetted this video. I don't think there's any captions on it.
There's no way they're gonna make this. Oh, gosh. They're not Christian, though, I bet. Oh, they are.
It's funny. I'm sure that was the first time you ever saw it.
There's no way they're gonna make it. Oh, they made it. They're not Christian, though, I bet. Jesus loves you.
Two surprises in one.
There's no way they're gonna make this. Oh, gosh. They're not Christian, though, I bet. Oh, they are.
So, all right, here's a question about TikTok. 'Cause you're a big TikTok guy.
Love TikTok.
Just learning it. I'm getting into it. I like it. Is that the death of memes or memes?
No.
Will memes? How do they coincide? Because that's not a meme, but it is. Is it a meme?
It's like a video meme.
It's funny. and it's short form.
Yeah.
What's your take on it about that? Not like a long take, but what's like your hot take on the coinciding of meme culture existing and videos happening? Is that the evolution of it, or does that also stay alive?
That also stays alive.
Okay.
Funny does not cancel out funny. It's just a different way to be funny.
Oh, wait a second. I got to do an Oprah. When Oprah does like an interview with somebody, she goes, "Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
Yeah.
let me just sit with that one."
Yeah. Let's take a commercial break.
Hold on a second. Ooh, I like that.
My butt just got wet.
Funny does not what? Funny does not cancel out funny. So you're saying more funny doesn't mean it's going to replace that funny. It adds to it.
Yeah. If anything, it adds to it. It's like the whole that proverb of like one candle is not dimmed by lighting another candle. So like you just keep on fucking
Damn, Zen daddies.
Zen daddies, meditation daddies.
I like it. I agree.
Yeah, it's just another way to be funny. It's like when George Carlin was out and Eddie Murphy came out.
Sure.
Great. Now there's two funny things.
They're both right.
You're
You're extending it outward.
Now there's two funny people.
Well, it's the same thing, I guess, with Twitter, because Twitter sentences are fucking great. They'll always be great.
Sometimes.
Well, meaning the good ones. It's not like the format is going to be outmoded by another format, because it's funny to read a sentence sometimes.
It is funny to read a sentence sometimes.
It's funny to look at a picture sometimes, and it's funny to see a video sometimes.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes there's bad memes. Sometimes there's videos that are not funny. Sometimes there's sentences that are not funny or they fall flat.
Yeah.
I did a video on TikTok. Did you see the video that I posted about the tour through social media?
Yes.
So that to me is about as fucking succinct as it can get, because I have noticed that Instagram, it's not 3 days anymore. I'm seeing posts from
10 years ago.
August 9th. That's a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
Why is that just showing up on my feed now? That's wild. That's too long ago.
Yeah.
And I don't follow that many people. I follow like 500 people. There's people who follow 1,700 people, 3,000 people.
What are they seeing? You don't know.
They're literally just finding out that Harambe got shot.
Right.
And they're also seeing, like, if you follow Sports Center, are you getting results from last Super Bowl? Like, are you just finding out the results from fucking the like Super Bowl last year? I just don't like. What is the point? Instagram has to be able to figure out a way to give people what they want. I don't know why they haven't yet. Here's the problem. I don't even know if people know what they want.
I was going to say.
That's the issue.
How do I know that honestly, I could open something up, see something from August.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's new to you.
Laugh.
It's new to you.
But then you feel like an idiot sharing it because you're guaranteed to get seen it.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe you're the first person who's seen it.
There is a good thing from a meme creator's perspective of seeing the numbers still climb sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And I have seen that, so I guess that's the other side of it.
I can't even look at the numbers anymore.
Yeah,
It's
distracting, right?
It's not fair. It's like if you were a stand-up comedian and you went out there and you did your set and you bombed, but then the couple at home in bed later is rolling on the floor laughing about something that you said that just hit them. And then 2 weeks later, somebody is laughing about something you said walking down the street. It's not that you're not funny. It's just that you're not getting the feedback that you need immediately.
Right.
How the fuck are you supposed to know if you're funny if you're not getting the right feedback? The algorithm is like, it's torture for someone who's trying to figure out what's working and what's not. So, like Gary Vee says,
oh boy,
fuck your parents.
It's fucking grinding.
Post whatever you think you want to post. You cannot post what you think other people are going to like.
He ain't wrong though.
He's not
make
wrong.
fun of him. I love that man. I think he.
And I look at like other people's engagement. I'm not going to say any names, but I see people with like 15 million, 20 million followers. Like there was an ad on a page with 90 million followers. It had like 6,800 likes on it.
I mean, talk about a bomb. I mean, that's the ratio of that is
abysmal.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, that's like I could do that.
Yeah.
How much did you charge them? I'll do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not the like, it's the impression. I think that's what they're reasoning at, and what you're saying, because it's not the like. Because if you bombed, it's not the like, but somebody heard it, and maybe they didn't click like, but they could go and quote you later.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still making a comedic impression.
But the thing that people don't realize is that when you click like, that feed, the algorithm goes, oh, they liked that.
You know what they
Just like the same way a club owner will go, hey, man, listen, I watched your set. Nobody laughed. Like, we're not going to have you back.
Sure.
Sorry. It's just, we're going off of tradition here.
You know what they should have? They should have a little microphone, like I'm sure Instagram already listens to us, where they judge if they hear a little breathing out of the nose. If somebody laughs a little,
That it registers a like.
it registers. Click. Either a like or a separate thing, a chortle, a fucking chuckle.
Yeah.
Wow, this one got only 3,000 likes, but it got 40,000 chuckles. Or 40,000
40,000 soft exhales.
nose breaths.
Yeah. NBs.
It could have the little emoji with the guy breathing smoke out of his nose.
This meme reminded me of the page Entrepreneur. Have I shown you that on Instagram?
That's the spoof, right?
Yeah.
Spoofs and goofs.
This guy says, decided to decline my $20,000 loan forgiveness. Grind never stops. I wish Biden would add $20,000 to my debt just so I can grind even harder. And the replies on this were insane.
Meaning didn't get the joke?
Did not get the joke.
Oh, wow.
Did not get the joke. Single mother here, if you decide to, you could pay my bills, like, that's not, this guy does not have, he'd take it.
Yeah, it's a joke.
He probably didn't even go to college.
Who, Heck Daddy?
Heck.
With the 3 for the E? No, he didn't go to
He's
college.
speaking in late. Oh, Heck
I'll tell you
Daddy.
what, I'll hire Heck Daddy before I hire some fucking hotshot with a degree.
From Harvard?
Yeah. Let me see your banger. Let me see your fucking funny meme that's been on meme daddies. Oh, you don't have one? Oh, you have a long fucking resume? See you later.
Yeah. Can you produce?
What?
I'm a producer.
Yeah.
Well, what have you produced?
Well, I have a degree. That's great.
I produced a degree for you.
I would take the degree,
Mm-hmm.
roll it up,
My degrees keep me warm at night.
hand it right back to him. Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, this is just fucking a very funny fuck you take on the whole Entrepreneur. It reminded me of. I'm going to send this to them and see if they want to do a collaborator post on this, because this, to me, this kid is just like, obviously he gets it.
Yeah, very funny.
Yeah, fuck you. I don't care. Nobody cares about anything. That's the problem now.
Yeah.
People really believe, some people, not all, I work because and I've always worked because I believe that as a contributing member to society, I just feel better about my life. I don't work because I'm money driven. Like, even when I waited tables, yes, I waited tables because I liked having money, but like, money was never the sole driver for me. If money is your sole driver, you're in the wrong business. You don't have to love what you do. You don't have to love side work. You don't have to love fucking taking shit from people who are being rude to you at tables, but you got to be 80-20 about it. You got to like love 80% of what you do.
Sure.
And maybe hate 20%, or even not hate, like dislike 20%, or deal with 20%.
Yeah.
Just silent quit.
Yeah, quiet quit. You're never going to, like, even if you are a baseball player or a touring musician.
Imagine a baseball player quietly quitting.
Not going out there.
He's just not swinging.
Who?
He's just standing there.
He's got 84 strikeouts in a row.
Did he quit?
Yeah, I think he's very quiet about it if he did. Silent. No, who was that guy that quit by taking his jersey off and running around the field? That was not a quiet quit.
No.
Loud ass quit.
He got it wrong.
Yeah, that was a bomb ass quit. But no, I really feel like back in the day before money was invented, like my hands happen to be really good at, like, working on shoes and whatever. And you're really good at making clothes. My hands don't really work with the clothes. I don't know. I can't make a seam, but like with the leather and the fucking
Sure.
I'm good at that. I just don't know. My brain really works well with that. So I'll make you shoes. You make me clothes. We're even. We're good.
Right.
But you don't make shoes. You don't make clothes. What do you do?
I eat berries. Oh, great.
You go get a bunch of berries for all of us then. I don't want to do that. Well, you fucking die then.
Yeah, then we eat you. And it was like that for a long time. It worked.
You know, Al hasn't done a thing for the tribe.
Oh, he's about to.
Yeah.
He's about to feed all of us.
He's about to sustain us for like 2 weeks or
And
so.
you know what? The guy's like, all right, fine. Can I eat a lot of berries before you fat? Yes,
Yeah,
you should.
2 weeks is a long time for a tribe.
Yeah.
That's eternity.
Well, 2 weeks, you can get them nice and fat. And when you kill them,
Yeah. We'll go get the berries for you. You just, you know what? Sit
you
down.
just chill.
Relax. Conserve your energy.
Here, take a hot bath.
We're going to fatten you up.
Yeah, wow, it's getting really hot.
Yeah, we're going to put the lid on. Keep the heat in.
Here's some carrots. Carrots will make the water
Some celery. Yeah.
more relaxing for
Put a
you.
little chicken stock in there.
It's a float room.
Yeah.
We're killing you. We are going to eat you. I know.
The grind never stops.
The grind never stops. I don't even know what this one is. Oh, dude. Maybe we could try a movie I loved as a kid. This is cringe. Boring. How did you ever like this? Can we watch YouTube now? That is being a parent now. There's
Yep.
too many options for kids now, dude.
Yeah, because things are coming out 5 times a month. Like, oh, shit. Disney has a new movie? Oh, shit. You hear Tom Hanks is going to be in a new Disney one. Live action Pinocchio, for real.
Really?
Yeah, he's playing fucking Pinocchio. No, just kidding. He's playing Geppetto.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? I want to see that.
That's not just a meme movie poster you made?
No, it's real.
Yeah.
Remember the meme? Remember the Tom Hanks memes?
Tom Hanks as everything?
I did it like for 3 weeks.
Oh, dude.
It was like my Andy Kaufman period of just like, fuck everyone, I don't care. Like, I'm just making another one. And they'd bomb, then they'd start doing well again.
Yeah.
I used to see comments, you got to look at this guy's page, look at his past 12 memes.
Everything is Tom Hanks. I think he's going to kill himself. I mean, I tried to watch, and even I feel the same way. Have you ever tried to watch something that was not shot in HD on an HD television?
Oh, God.
It's unwatchable.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean, it's like, forget about low
Watch it
def.
through a fucking screen door
Forget about low def mode on
on Netflix.
on
Oh,
Netflix.
no.
It's like potato mode times 40.
Yeah, it's Vaseline on your eyeballs mode.
Comes up square on your screen.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So I tried to put on Rocky 4.
Oh, God.
And I was like, GJ goes, he looks at me, he goes, like that.
Oh, man.
As soon as it started, the trailer, I was like, no,
It's like,
you're
is
right.
this a GIF?
You're right. We're going to watch a Rocky 4 GIF. No words, just subtitles. And then I found it in 4K UHD, which was, I mean, pristine.
So they upsampled it. They made it look right.
Only Rocky 4, not Rocky 1, 2, 3, or 5 is watchable. But I want to have him watch Rocky 1, 2, and 3, but you can't. It's not watchable.
Right.
Did I tell you about Rocky 4 when we watched that?
No.
So as a whatever teenager or kid when I watched it, I remember being like, "Oh, they killed Apollo Creed! I can't believe it! Ivan Drago, how could he do it? The Russians stink! I hate Russia! Blah blah blah."
Yeah, it was like propaganda.
And then as I watched it now as an adult, and Apollo's like, "Living in America," I'm like, he kind of deserved it.
Deserves to get his ass beat a little bit.
He fucking
They gave him that chiropractor punch.
put on a pretty big show, and Ivan was just like,
Fuck you, bro.
yeah, he was like embarrassing him
Yeah.
big time. He did not take it seriously at all. Put on a huge show. James Brown performed,
Oh, yeah.
and he just came out. He was wearing a fucking American flag robe, trunks, a big top hat,
Right.
dancing girls, a stage that lowered, and he was pointing at him through his balls with the fucking punching with the boxing glove.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh man, I don't remember this part, but they definitely painted it well for him to like get killed.
Or not, because that was sort of America's attitude. I think we watched it thinking, yeah, fuck yeah, USA.
Yeah, that's what
at
I'm
the
saying.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I watched it, I was like, when I watched it back then, I was like, living in America. Yeah, I feel good. Ah. Yeah, and then now I'm like, yeah, sorry. But anyway, I had GJ watch Stand By Me recently.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that recently?
No, but I know it. Like, I know the film.
Do you remember how bad the language was?
Oh yeah, yeah.
These kids were cursing up a storm.
Teddy Duchamp, I think, if I remember, cursed a lot. The kid with the glasses and the ear.
Every kid.
Yeah.
Every kid was like, fuck this, you fucking asshole, shithead, motherfucking scumbag, dickhead, motherfucker. I was like, GJ, just so we're clear, this language came because these kids were troubled. That's the whole point of the movie. These kids are like troubled kids.
Yeah.
We don't talk like this. Although I try to like...
It's not even a kid's... It comes off in memory as a kid's movie.
It's not
an adult Stephen King story.
It's Stephen King story. They're going to look for a dead
nostalgia.
body.
Yeah.
It is nostalgic, but I try to tell him, like, hey, these words, like fuck, shit, whatever, like, they're used as filler words. Try not to use them, but they're not, like, the worst words. Like, you don't want to use the N-word or the F slur, or like you don't want to use words that like are really hurtful to people.
Right.
But these words are just like words you want to try and avoid if possible. Just take a second in your brain and try and think of a better word.
Right.
So I try not to like because like if we curse around him, it's like rare or like accidentally. But in the movie, I was like, fuck, this is really bad.
Yeah, what the fuck is Goofy, right? Doesn't he say what the fuck is Goofy?
It was every 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
I was worried about the dead body part.
Oh, but forget that.
I mean, the language was 1,000 times worse than the dead body part.
Then Ray Brower laying there in the ditch.
But he wanted to watch it again. He's like, I want to watch that movie again. He loved it.
It is fucking well done.
Great movie.
The music, I just remember like every day.
The train?
Getting closer. And they're walking on oh yeah, he puts his head on the track.
And they have to outrun the train on the bridge.
Train!
Yeah.
Chopper, sick balls.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Great movie.
Big question is at the end, does he turn off the computer and erase what he wrote when he says, I never had any friends like I did when I was 12? Then again, does anybody? He turns off the machine and goes outside to play with his kid. When he turns off the machine, is he erasing the story? That was a big question.
Was it?
No, right?
He just finished his story.
Because it's one of those old computers. That's the thing. You turn that off. It's like...
He loses it. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I don't know.
That would be interesting if he did choose. If he says, you know what?
It's just a memory.
It's the moment. Yeah.
Does that mean he wrote a book in one day and just erased it?
He's a prolific writer. He was in there for like...
He's grinding. He's grinding.
Yeah, he's grinding.
What is he? What is he? Jay-Z?
Yeah.
So on on the theme of the kids running through the bookshelf, the book, whatever, Jesus, whatever. The myth of consensual sex. I consent. I consent. I don't.
Jesus.
Jesus said. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask?
Wow.
Do you bring Jesus into the bedroom?
Yes.
When you bang your wife?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I have threesomes with Jesus all the time. I look at him in the corner.
Yeah. Stare at him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you stare.
Trick him.
Just to make sure he knows that you're watching.
We cool?
Yeah.
I look at him like
Yeah. American
Patrick
Psycho?
Bateman, yeah. Like Patrick Bateman
In the mirror.
in the mirror, right. Oh, speaking of that.
So Jesus is coming. Are you ready? Wait.
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
That's great.
Here he comes.
Jesus is running at you at full speed. Are you ready? You won't last 5 seconds reading this book. That book is a horny book, the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of horny times.
That's what it's all about.
Well, when he says, I am the one, I am the light, I am the way, schmear time,
Of course.
which is edited.
That's actually what I yell at when I climax.
I am the light, I am the way.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, I'm Penelope, I'm so cool.
Shout out to Chris D'Elia as one of the funniest clips you've ever sent me.
Yeah.
The fact that he says, you want to tell it? It's just a quick...
I'll play it.
You got to play it. I laughed so hard when you sent me that.
Jared, do you listen to Chris D'Elia?
Sometimes.
So you know his personality.
Yeah.
This is just quintessential him. This is him on The Fighter and the Kid years ago. You can almost, the reason I love this is because I feel like you can see it occur to him right before he says it.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't even know what he's going to say.
No, he doesn't.
And then it just fucking pops into his head.
And there's nothing better than that he could have said.
And it's such a gamble, but it pays off.
What's her name?
Mandy.
Mandy? Okay.
No, let's say her name is Penelope.
Penelope? Okay.
Yeah.
So, first time having sex. I'm doing it right before
You haven't put it in there yet.
No, but I don't say much. I just
Okay.
like kiss and I make it nice and I fucking, I make sure to like look at him and use a lot of eye contact and then right before I climax. What's her name?
Penelope.
Okay, I go like this. Right before I climax, I go like this. Oh, I'm Penelope. I'm so cool.
The best thing about D'Elia when he's just riffs, he surprises himself and he's delighted.
He didn't even know what he was going to say. That's the best part.
It's literally the funniest thing you could say to somebody
When you're about
when you're about to climax.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'm Penelope. I'm so cool.
Could you imagine it? What a beautiful joke.
I'm going to say that to Jessica next time I'm about to.
What's she going to do?
She's going to be like, what?
That's
Yeah.
me.
Oh, I'm Jessica. I'm so cool. Oh, cut that. I don't even envy hearing that. All right, let's wrap it up on this one. Being that we're talking sexy stuff, we're going to go right to Patrick Bateman, American Psycho, going out of my way to be rude on purpose so the goth waitress spits in my food. We want that. We want her to spit in our food.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. This was just posted on White People Humor. He's a sick guy.
Yeah, he is.
He posts whatever he wants.
He doesn't give a fuck. And he writes whatever he wants in the captions.
He writes some crazy shit. He's like, he's an interesting guy, Kevin.
Yeah, he is.
Very interesting.
Very.
And I love him. And
As do I.
he's the second best, meme maker of all time, I would say. We know who the first is.
Well, thank you, Tank.
He's sitting here, and he's wearing blue.
Hey,
He's wearing pants.
He's not a kid. He's a man.
he's Meng.
He's a man. He does not wear shorts. He does not chortles. So, yeah, we're going to pitch that idea to Instagram where they register likes, comments, shares, and chortles. And it just registers like it's maybe the touch screen on the phone where it registers some air or it hears you breathe out loud. And that can be a new form of engagement because there's got to be a way that we can find out who really fucks with us and who just is too lazy to tap.
Yeah. Well, some people are very stingy with likes.
They just scroll.
They just scroll. And
It's
they
a-
only like 3 posts on an hour scroll. I tend to be more generous. I also don't follow as many, but I tend to be more generous. Like, hey, okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
I really don't think to like.
Well, it's again, I don't follow many.
I don't think to like posts unless I'm in liking mode and I'm like, I'm going to like every post I come across
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Deliberately, though.
Right.
I'd have to guess that like 98% of people don't operate like that
Right.
because they're just average users of the app and they're like, I got to get back to work. I'm
I'm not going to take the time to like all these posts.
I don't give a shit about this. What do I care? He's not coming into my job and fucking giving me 5 stars on an iPad.
Although, now that you mention it, it might be nice for everybody listening to.
Yes, while we wrap it up, if you made it this far, listen, if you made it this far,
We love you.
who knows how many of you there are. If you made it this far and you're on audio, open up the ratings page and just tap those 5 stars, baby. I mean, it means, again, too much to us. I'm comfortable saying that I'm a little too into the ratings.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not ashamed to say it
That's brave, yeah.
because it helps with the algorithm. iTunes starts saying, hey, if you like such and such, you might like Meme Daddies. You know why we're saying that? Because motherfuckers are rating that shit
Right,
5
because
stars.
we see them. Right, we see the ratings.
Because we see the ratings. Otherwise, it's like, people listen to it, but they don't rate it. People chortle while they listen to it, but we don't have a system for that yet, so we can't gauge it. So they only know by rating. So if you're listening on Spotify or iTunes, we don't need a paragraph. We don't need a 10, 15, or 20% tip. We don't need cold, hard cash. We just want those ratings, baby, those 5-star ratings.
Sweet, sweet ratings.
Sweet, sweet ratings. Sweet, sweet baby raise. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg.
We love you,
okay?
Zuck.
So
When are we going to get Zuck on the podcast?
We
We
are
got to
gonna-
get Zuck and Mosiri, maybe both.
We're going to get him on the podcast. I think we should split it up.
Okay.
Yeah, why would we fucking
Right. Blow our.
Have a threesome with, 2 porn stars at once. Like, split it up.
Right.
Cut that, because we're both married. But
I thought you were going to say cut that because we're calling them both porn stars.
No.
It might make them uncomfortable.
no, we're going to get Zuck on the podcast. We'll get Masseri on the podcast also. 2 separate podcasts, 2 separate versions, 2 separate episodes. Jesus, my fucking brain is subpar.
It's broken.
He's broken. So we will see you next week. Thank you for listening up to this point, and that's it, man. I'm out of stuff to say.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So long.
See ya. What did you think?